Exactly. I think I saw you share somewhere that The Matrix was not sci-fi; it's a documentary.
Absolutely, 100%. The Catholic group called the Jesuits have told their followers for four programs. That's the premise. And I say, that's not a premise, that's a reality for 7 years. A little bit of history here. The Catholic group called the Jesuits have told their followers for 400 years, give me a child and until it is 7 and I will show you the man. I said, what did they know? Exactly what we've been talking about. 7 years is program, rest of life, 95% program.
Wow. What should parents be aware of if they're a new parent and they're raising kids in the first 7 years? What should they be saying throughout the day? What should their behavior be? Should they be connecting as a couple? How should they be communicating to their children? What should that look like?
That is perhaps one of the most important things, Lewis, to understand right now, because the children now are the future of civilization. And we have been unconsciously disempowering people by giving them beliefs that take away their power. In contrast, a parent should be the one that says, you are the smartest, the brightest, the most intelligent, the most lovable, the most creative, all those things. Why? Because they become programs. So when that kid grows up, I'm the most creative, I'm the most intelligent. They have all these very positive characters working 95% of the day, and they're manifesting heaven. If parents understood this, but the problem is this, here's the big problem. I'm going to be a conscious parent because I heard Bruce and Lewis talk about the fact that if I say all these wonderful words to my kid, they're going to be great and healthy and vibrant, and which is true. And then I go, well, yeah, but you left something out. I go, what is it? You're only conscious as a parent or conscious as a person 5% of the day. So when you're thinking about today, I'm being a conscious parent right now, and there I'm doing something very conscious, and 5 minutes later, you're playing a program that you got from your parents that was disempowering. You didn't see it, but your kids saw it because the kids are all on record. And all of a sudden, so one of the biggest problems with being a conscious parent is to recognize, hey, you're going to struggle with your own consciousness 5% of the day. To be a conscious parent, it's unfortunate you need to be conscious all the time. Right. But this really works out very well because in a couple relationship, and this relationship is really critical even before having a child, is to recognize when people come together, they brought baggage with them. Everybody brought baggage. Everybody got programmed. Some of the baggage might not be that good. Here's the point. If people don't know about the baggage, the program, the subconscious, they get together and then somebody does something, the other one gets angry, then they fight, and then there's all kinds of abuse going on without recognizing neither of them wanted to be the idiot. They both wanted to be there in the happy honeymoon forever position, but 95 is coming from the program. So arguing and fighting actually just pushes people apart. But if you know and your partner knows that some of these behaviors that come out that suck did not come from my wishes and desires, folks, that came from a program, then there's no fight. But there's an opportunity to say, do you want to change that program? And say, what program? Because the story of Bill, I didn't see what the hell. Just say, what program are we talking about here? Because then each of you is, because if you fight, you're just pushing each other apart. But if you start to communicate, there's an opportunity to rewrite. And I said, well, what happens if both couples rewrite all that negative? And I said, well, then every day is honeymoon 100% of the day.